No more uh, RTU, but Rich is back. He's back. And he's talking about the game, man. He's talking about it. And I'm glad he's back.
Sony just did it too. They just did it too. Gaming across the board is getting more expensive now.
I just wanted some
Got
sauce
that right.
on those zingers.
So before we get into Sony's price increases, let's just start how this story began with consoles becoming more expensive. First off, it's because of the tariffs. I don't want to hear anything that it's not. It is. Whether the companies are
Still don't
using
know
it
about
as
all
an
that stuff.
excuse or whether it's actually hitting their bottom line, it is because of the tariffs that we are seeing consoles that are 5 years old or soon to be 5 years old, or with, in the case of the Nintendo Switch, the original one, way over 5 years old.
Yeah, I remember not PS4, but PS5 was so damn expensive. Or PS5. PS3 was so damn expensive. It took about 5 years. Took about 5 years to get that mess. Because wasn't PS3 when it first came out like 600? That was ridiculous. And the original PS3 was the size of a damn car engine. I remember that. Or not a car engine, a car battery. And damn. Yeah, that mess was like 600. I remember I think it came down to like 250 or 300 after like over 5 years. Yeah, because it came out of like an '06. And the price didn't go down to like 2009 or 2010. That was sickening. And now this one's, like you said, PS5 was 5 years old. Price still ain't moved nowhere. They jumped the PS5 Slim early. Price still ain't moved. It didn't even move down to, which is really ain't no better. It didn't even move down to 450. It didn't even move down to 350. It's just, this is garbage. Price
it is
business.
The reason that we are getting these price increases. That is, there's no argument there. There's nothing to discuss. But let's begin.
Sucks.
So the Xbox Series consoles, they got price increases.
Yeah, I can stay
Insane ones. A few months ago, the Series S 512 gigabyte model went from $299 to $379.
Whoa.
The Xbox Series S 1 terabyte model went from $349 to $429.
See, that's too much.
30 if you round up by
It's getting worse. Look at this.
The Xbox Series X digital went from $449 or $450 to $550. The Xbox Series X went from $500 to $600. The 2 terabyte Galaxy Special Edition, which is insane to me, went from $600 to $730. Now let's move on to Nintendo increasing the price of the original Switch, which I guess is better than increasing the price of the Switch 2. The Switch OLED went from $350 to $400. The vanilla Nintendo Switch went from $300 to $340. And the Switch Lite went from $200 to $230. Well, guess what? I got some exciting news for you. Were you going to go out and buy a PlayStation 5? Well, it's going to get more expensive too. This is a blog post that was posted from Sony just today. Enjoy. Similar to many global businesses, we continue to navigate a challenging economic environment. Tariffs. As a result, we've made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price of the PS5 consoles in the US starting on August 21st. The updated recommended retail price for the PlayStation 5 console in the US are as follows, but I'm actually going to read it to you so you know the price differences here. The PlayStation 5 was $500, now it's $550. The PS5 Digital Edition went from $449. Remember, there was already a price increase on Sony consoles, by the way. Remember that. From $449 to $500. The PS5 Pro, which is still a better deal than the 2 terabyte Galaxy Xbox Series X, is going from $699 to $749, or $700 to $750.
Yeah, like I said this before in another video. PS5 probably the first system in I don't know how many years probably won't see because and then I heard I think next year they say they're done making PS or they're done making stuff for PS4. So, oh boy. So this may be the first system may not see. Even if they made the Super Slim, it'd probably be the same. They probably the Super Slim PS5 would probably be the same damn price as this shit here. So it wouldn't even make a difference. Might be the first system. Oh boy, because at least when the PS3, it came down to 300 or 350. Yeah, that was like after 5 years. Like 5 years later, this crap is got double and triple. He said, I just jumped from the first one, going from 550 to 750. Forget about the 500. It's just jumping from this is bad. That's bad business.
I don't even know what to say. It's almost comical. This is the first time in gaming industry history that console prices not only didn't go down, they didn't get cheaper. Usually as the console life cycle goes on, consoles get more affordable. I know a lot of people that wait to get consoles for a couple of years. They're like, oh man, I have a backlog on my previous gen console that is going to take me 2 years to get to anyway. And then once the current gen console gets cheaper, they jump on board. That didn't happen this time around. The consoles either stayed the same price or increased over time. And the only reason Nintendo isn't increasing the price of the Switch 2 and they increased the price of the Switch 1 is because they already know people are complaining about it being $450 or $499 if you get it bundled with Mario Kart World. If they increase the price of the Switch 2, it would be DOA. It's just... What bothers me is this is supposed to be a hobby that allows you to escape. It's consoles especially were the affordable way that you could game. You can go out and buy a console for $299. I'm talking previous generations. Maybe it would come bundled with a game that just came out from Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo.
Yeah, I remember back in the Super Nintendo and Sega days, we thought you thought 200 or 250 was expensive for a system. Now you think that's cheap now, but yeah, remember that crap came out. That mess was $200. Yeah, now 500, 600, and 700. They said that's people's damn car payments or car insurance or whatever. 500 and 600. Yeah, that's the damn car.
And you get away. It's simple. You hook it up to your TV. You have this box, and it lets you go into a different world or an experience that gets you away from the stressors of your life. But now the hobby that was affordable to many people is now going to be out of reach for quite a few people. Who the hell can just afford? That's a rent payment, $750. That could be your electric that you have to pay for. That could be whatever other bill, your car payment.
Yeah, I just said that.
Those are things that you need.
Yeah, that's your rate. 500, 600, and 700. Yeah, and then like he said, it's not going in reverse. It's getting worse. I was like, that is frustrating.
But instead, you're gonna go, you know what? I'm gonna skip paying my rent this month, and I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5.
No, I don't know about that.
It's not gonna happen.
Know about that.
And now with these high prices, that escape that people used to have is no longer there, and it's really sad. And I don't know where the industry is gonna go. And no matter what you say, this is absolutely positively because of the tariffs. They just word it carefully in the PlayStation blog and use corporate speak because they don't want to piss anybody off. That's the reality.
Too late.
Beyond gaming, which is the tip of the iceberg, we're in for some dark times. There's going to be a lot of things that people are not going to be able to afford that are essential, let alone gaming. But here we are, 2025. Isn't it a great year? This is Rich Tomorrow. Check out my ASMR channel called Tech25 ASMR. New video coming this week. Link below in the description. Top pin comment. I'll see you all real soon.
Oh boy, that's something. Not going in reverse, just getting worse. Yeah, because I knew this the crap should have been a lower price by now. Yeah, 'cause they said the PlayStation was what, I don't know about the Xbox, but the PlayStation was what, 2020, almost over 5 years now. And the shit still high as hell. That's good. That's garbage.